me no question. You gonna cook a sandwich? I thought we're done with those days. I thought we're, you know.
I better save 'em. I can't believe we made it. This is what we're thankful for. I can't believe we made it.
Hey, what is up, Neighbros Nation?
Wow, this is the first time hearing it. It's dope.
Yeah, that's a dope song. The Carters coming back at it with that Beyonce, Jay-Z. Ape, going ape.
Hey, what's going on, Neighbros Nation? My name is Riley Welch. This is a Sunday morning podcast. This is a really chillax. Daudi, how you doing, buddy?
Enjoying this beautiful sunny day. It's been a lot of rain in Calgary, but finally we got some sun breakthroughs, so I'm happy. I might go and watch The Incredibles too, but I'm just still deciding. But hey, life is good.
Yo, you're lucky. You got sun. All we got is rain.
We've been lucky. This past week has been beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it has been.
Throw some rain, make the green grass grow.
Yeah,
Tim McGraw.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Green grass grows. Yeah, so we can quotes. But you know what Sunday mornings are usually for?
What?
Swiping right or left or super liking.
Oh, but wait, what do you use?
I know, I like that. I'm impressed.
But do you use Tinder?
That was smooth.
You use Tinder or you use Bumble?
Hey, it was Beyonce. Bumble.
Well, okay, so what's better? What do you think? I don't know, Daudi, Tinder or Bumble?
You know what? I'm going to break it down to your analysis here in a short version. Tinder is where you go to find a serial killer. And Bumble is where you go to find someone who's past a midlife crisis and just wants to settle down. That's my synopsis of those both apps. You know, I mean, one side, you don't know what the hell you're going to meet. You know, but the one thing I like about Bumble, and, you know, call me biased, is that we live in this gender equality world, and women have to make the first move.
Hey.
So you're not saying we don't mind making the first move, but if we're trying to promote gender equality and ladies making the first move and getting it, you know what? Bumble does it, but, you know, the problem with both apps is that they both girls ghost when you ask them out for dates, but I don't know, maybe that's my experience. What do you guys think?
I love Bumble.
100% agree with that.
100%.
That was probably that's the best thing about Bumble, I believe.
They message you, girls message you.
Yeah, because any other platform, if you send a message out, you know you ain't getting a response.
You're not. Even if you super like it, you're not.
Yeah, no. And like now that they have to message you first, it's like power has shifted.
Yeah.
So now you get to choose if you want to respond or not.
And it feels pretty nice not responding to them. I do the right. Then I can choose.
But like I feel like there's pros and cons for both apps.
Okay.
But like okay, I don't know. It depends what you're trying to look for. I feel like Tinder is one of those things where if you're just trying to hook up and have fun, that's your shit. That's Tinder for you.
Yeah. And it's same with Bumble, but Bumble is more like relationship-esque.
Yeah, I feel like there's like a more of like a respect and seriousness out of Bumble, because like if you're on there most of the time you probably want to like have a more meaningful thing. I don't know. It's not like it's set out to do that, but I found that Bumble people would actually talk to you longer.
Yeah,
I agree. I think that one of the biggest problems I find on Tinder is that you may match with a couple of girls, but I feel like girls just match with you so that they can just show to their friends they have like 5 guys that are on their tip, you know. But you could message a girl on Tinder and not hear anything, you know, not hear anything for days. I'm not saying that doesn't happen in Bumble. You could match with a girl on Bumble and it could expire within 24 hours, which makes no sense. But with Tinder, it kind of feels like there's a high chance that even if you match with them, you may get a conversation. If you get a conversation and she just goes ghost, like there's no accountability with Tinder is what I'm saying.
Oh no.
And I find most girls in Tinder are flakes. Like, you know, it's either one or the other. Like you either meet up a girl, you talking her up, and then within the end of the week, if you ask her, hey, you want to go with this, it's like it kind of like dies. It's like not saying that doesn't happen in Bumble, but Tinder is kind of like, I don't know, you know, it's just more like a flake. It's either you're there to smash or like, but I can't take it seriously because it's like, it's just too flaky. People don't respond. And if you do respond, it's kind of like shoot an arrow. You have a conversation, it goes for a bit, and then you hit that climax. Either you're going to meet, if you don't meet that, it's just over. And for some reason, girls still keep you on their match, which doesn't make sense. But anyways, But Nate, what are your experiences using Tinder?
Honestly, in the past, I found like it was like a game for me.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I ever legitimately talked to someone longer than 48 hours on Tinder. And it was like I just went on every day just because I like seeing different people and just like swiping. Like it was fun. It was like I said, it's like a game.
Yeah.
It's almost like Russian roulette. You're just like he's like, let's just like keep swiping, see how many matches I get, because like it's like a form of gratification, like because like I got 20 matches today. Oh my god, fuck yeah!
This is so cool.
I feel so good.
I feel hot right now. I feel like I'm
so good.
I'm a rock star. Yeah.
Right. So like I don't know. And the only I don't know. Okay, so I haven't been on them for a while. So
man's wiped up right now.
Okay.
No, it is what it is. What it is. Man's wiped up right now. It's all good.
But I don't know what the new updates are because I remember before they had
Let's do some research,
they had,
shall we?
Tinder groups, like you could like
I haven't been on Tinder. I'm on Bumble right now, and
you could like group up with like say like me, Riley, Daudi could like be a group on Tinder and then match with another group of like girls and like, hey, you guys want to go out and party?
I think that idea is wicked. And right now I'm just I think that
swiping.
I'm swiping right now. I think that idea is a great idea, but the execution wasn't. It was horrible.
I don't think anyone actually used it.
I don't think anyone used it. The idea of it, great.
Yeah.
But the execution, it's crap.
It could have. Yeah, it can. I feel like it could work. It depends on like your vibe. Like if you find another group that's into that party vibe and that's what you're into.
Yeah.
Then 100% you'd be like, oh, where are you at tonight? Oh, you down to like go out and like club? Like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like that works.
Yeah.
It just depends if you can find the right vibe, because like the only thing with groups, like everyone has different personalities. So if someone from the group doesn't like you, then they're just like, okay, forget this.
Yeah, then it kind of ruins the whole thing.
Exactly. But you know what? I think Tinder is coming to a point where it's coming down to, because everyone just treats it like a joke. Like if no one's taking it seriously as it did. But that's why I like Bumble. At least I know there's some quality. There's a little bit of more quality than Bumble has more quality compared to Tinder.
Yeah.
And most of the times, like, you know, people still go to, or people match you and they don't say anything, which is the weirdest thing in Bumble. And then what's weird is if you match with a girl in Bumble and then you expire and then you match with her in Tinder.
Yeah.
And it's like that's like the dumb. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, so you probably did that intentionally. You didn't want to make the first move, so you're hoping that I was on Tinder so that I would have to say to make that. And like when that happens, most of the time I unmatch right away, because it's like, you know what? It's 20. Like, I'm sorry, girls, but it's a different. Like, you know, this is the time where you may have to make the first move.
Yeah.
You may be making more money, so you can't be like, the worst I see on both apps is like, I'm old-fashioned. Like, what do you mean old-fashioned? You're gonna cook a sandwich? I thought we're done with those things. I thought we're, you know,
cook a sandwich.
Yeah. I'm old-fashioned. So what? You're gonna make a sandwich and say my milk is my dinner? No. Sorry, ladies. This is 2018. You're going to work. I'm going to work. Hey, you may even work longer than I do. I may have to prepare a meal or whatnot. Hey, you may be the sugar mommy in the relationship or something like that. Yeah. But don't tell me you're old-fashioned. We're not in the 1950s here, okay? We're not going to pick you up. You might be picking me up from work. You know, times have changed.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm old-fashioned. Like I'm swiping labs. I am not like
You're not super like
it's a different thing in old-fashioned, but not old-fashioned.
Okay, speaking of swiping, what's your swiping method? Do you look through each one of the profiles and like decide, or are you just swiping right for everything?
Straight swiping right.
I look at each of the profiles. I look at each. It sounds very shallow, but I look at each profile because I know what I want. You know, I'm healthy. I like eating well. So you know, I want to make sure I'm talking to someone's substance and just swiping right and talking to some Baskin Robbins type chick. Like I need some quality here. I'm not wasting time here.
But
you, Riley?
I'm straight swiping right all the time.
Why do you use that method?
Because more the merrier, and once you match, you can really look in the profile and see, hey, okay, all right, yeah.
So you're like broadening your options, basically.
Yes, that's the right way and the PR way of saying it.
And then you're gonna narrow it down to the potentials.
The potentials, yes. That's it's pretty much The Bachelor. It's
basically
my Bumble is pretty much The Bachelor.
So which girl are you giving the rose to?
Ooh. Let's go to.
See, this guy's always on his phone. He was on like a couple minutes ago. This guy was straight swiping.
Straight swiping.
Addicted. That's what I'm saying. It's like a game.
It is. But it's kind of awkward when you see people from high school on there.
Ooh.
And it's just like they message you like, hey, what's up? And then you're like, oh, I'm trying to blow them off. And then 2 days later, you see them on Bumble and you guys match because I do.
You swipe at everything.
I swipe at everything, and it's kind of Akko Taco situation.
It's like, oh, I didn't actually mean to swipe for you.
Yeah.
I swipe for everything. Sorry.
But to go on a couple stories on that, I know you guys have a couple stories, but there's one situation I was at work. Again, I do one of these. I swipe it away. I talk to these couple of candidates. I talk to them, and these candidates are over like, I don't know, a year and a half, two. They're spread out.
Yeah, spread over time.
Spread over time. And then I was at a concert, and then all of a sudden, I see one girl I talk to, and she did one of the
double takes.
Double take. Like, okay, is that Riley? Is that Riley? And then I'm like, I kind of like look down, and then a second one comes up to the table on, and then I just look down again, even though like she saw me, and it happened 4 times in a matter of one night, and that is so awkward. I think that's why I deleted Tinder and all that. At that point I deleted everything, so like, you know what, I don't need this in my life. I see ya. And then 2 weeks later, and
you got it back.
Here's my thing. I find with Tinder, I'm more accepted to swipe right. Like just swipe right.
But don't you have a limit though? You have a limit though. Bumble, you don't have a limit.
So Bumble, you don't have a limit? Really?
No.
You can swipe as many times
as you want, man.
I guess I haven't been swiping that much, right?
The more you know.
For me?
The more you know.
I find with Tinder, I'm more like to just swipe right because I feel like I'm not expecting much. So I'm like, what do I have to? But with Bumble, I'm like, you know what? And you know, Bumble, I even swipe right to even girls who are like 36, like you know, professional, 34.
That raises a good question. What is the age demographic?
Yeah, what is your age range? Where does it start and where does it end in your setting?
And location? How far? Ooh, do tell, Daudi.
You know what? So it's like 24 to 60. I won't
24
lie.
to 60?
Yeah, I won't lie. I can even show you.
Jeez, this guy looking for a sugar mama for sure.
Well, you know what? I won't go, but I won't go as low as 21, 22. I'm sorry, but no. It's not an amateur hour. I say no. But you know what? I'm going 24. In terms of, let me look at my settings. In terms of distance, the most they go up is 48 kilometers.
Okay, that's respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like anything more than that. I think that's a little bit. So I know I'm going to catch some people outside of Calgary or whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's still driving distance. It'll be like maybe a 30-minute drive for them or an hour. You know, at most an hour, but like still 30-minute drive.
I feel like the 30-minute drive range is like a good radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you're not like
too close.
Too close. You're like too close doesn't matter, but like too far, then you're just like it becomes a thing. Like I know in the past, like if someone's like over an hour away, you're not gonna be inclined to talk to them because it's just like that's a distance. If you have to travel all the time back and forth.
Oh, I think the worst experience was this week. I was at my sister's graduation in Ottawa, and I was there for a day, and I was getting so many matches, and I was talking to the chicks, and then then it came the hard decision. Do you still talk to them, or do you just unmatch them because the distance is just way too far?
Yeah,
and, you know,
at that point, there's no point.
I just unmatched them.
Yeah, no,
because when we were in New York, the vlog is coming up. My Bumble was popping, and there's one situation where she's like, "You're visiting or are you living?" And I was like, "I can go either way. I can be like living. Well, let's meet up at like 46th and 8th or whatever."
Yeah.
Then I was like, "Nah, I'm just I'm visiting.
I'm here for like 2 more hours.
I'm here for 2 hours. That's it." Yeah. I don't know. I think.
Okay,
I don't think you owe them anything.
No.
To be honest, you don't owe them anything, so you just let that die off.
Yeah, exactly. Well, but okay, so what's your age range?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm 50% with Daudi. The other 50, hell no, not the 60. I'm shooting for 23, because I'm 26. I'm 23 to, I say, I have to check again, maybe like 32, 33. Roughly around there, I think. And then the distance, I would have to say 30 kilometers.
Okay. That's not bad.
Something kind of similar, not similar to Daudi, because 6 years old. Goddamn, Daudi. Goddamn.
I want my trip, I'm an old soul.
Yeah,
like
clearly you're an old soul, pal.
People. I can't do a 21, 22, unless she's an old soul and she has her shit together, which is like
that's different.
A unicorn.
But that gets into a different situation.
Yeah, I know.
Well, so back in your heyday there, Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
What was your demographic? Yeah, we're talking about like if it's business. So tell me your demo. Please tell me your demo and location.
Back when I was on the app. Okay, so when I first started, I was like what 20? I was probably like 21. So. No,
okay. No, I'm not talking about start when you finish the game.
Yeah, well, I think I put it at 20.
What did you retire as?
20 to 35.
And the location. Oh no. Okay, knowing this guy in location is probably like 5 kilometers.
No, I think I had it the most because for some reason mine was in miles. I don't even know why.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So I think I put it at like 30 miles.
Which is 1 kilometer.
Okay.
Which is like a shit ton. It's like 60 something. Yeah.
That's like an hour.
Like 70. But like I narrowed it down. You just ask where they're from and then you figure it out.
Yeah. See, I don't mind traveling.
Like 20 to 35.
So wait, actually, hold off that. So what was your winning percentage
for?
With matching, having conversation and going on dates?
I only went on one date.
So you're pretty much in the minor leagues.
Yeah.
You got sent down.
But the one date I went on, now I'm good.
So technically,
I'm 100%.
You're hitting the perfect game.
Exactly. I'm 1,000.
So how many dates did you go off on that?
For what?
Not a lot.
Only one.
Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause.
1 for 1.
He went 1 for 1.
Because the reason being,
sir, well done.
Reason being is because I know what I want.
Yeah, we're different.
Yeah,
when it comes to that.
Exactly. Like he'll go on like 1,000 dates and then try to figure out.
I'm in the minor leagues.
Yeah, and he'll strike out every single time.
Whoa!
And then
that's a little subtle jab, you mother. Yeah. I shook this man's hand, saying man is a genius. And he comes back with a little.
I figure it out before I go on the date, and then if I'm not feeling it, then I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna waste my time and money. Fuck that.
You know what? I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna waste I'm not wasting my time. If I'm meeting in a date, there must be some potential, or there must be. Other than that, I rather save my money and do something else.
Yeah, exactly.
And you wonder why you guys make fun of me when I just go on coffee dates. It's cheap. I drink a lot of coffee, so I'm just getting coffee, and it just so happens I'm meeting someone there. So
you know what? Those coffee dates, you could have bought yourself a new suit or some new whatever Ray-Ban sunglasses.
Man, if I'm already getting coffee, might as well.
I don't know.
And it's experience, man. It's all about the experiences.
But I'm hitch. I don't need experience.
Oh yeah.
I'm hitch. Yo. I know everything already.
Yeah, I'm Kevin James and experience here. Oh.
Clearly.
Yeah. With the muscles, whatever.
Sure.
Not a big deal. But
NBD.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, but I don't know. I'm all about the shotgun method.
Yeah, shotgun. Like.
Hey, you never know what'll stick, man.
Yeah, that's true.
You never know what'll stick. Hey, I'm a Jose Batista. For example, strike out a lot, but that one time.
Too many baseball references. way too many baseball references.
Yeah, hit it out of the park. You never know where it'll come up.
That's more like Aaron Judge.
You never know. More like Giancarlo Stanton.
True. That they're both.
So what's their breakdown? What's their final breakdown with all this coming out? What's their final breakdown? Bumble or Tinder? Or do both apps just are meant for different age demographics, different stages in life?
This is how I feel. I feel like both are good to have because you can reach a different audience.
Yeah.
Right?
Your demographic.
Right? Yeah. And I found when I was using them, I would go back and forth. I'd flip-flop because sometimes it'd be good on one and sometimes it'd be good on the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't think... The only thing I like about Bumble more is that they have to message you first. So it gets narrowed down a lot better. And they also have the 24-hour limit. So if they don't message you within the 24 hours, they're gone.
Yeah, and then you can always add another 24 hours.
But like, if they're not going to do it within the 24 hours, that means they're not really interested.
I'm with you. There's no extending. There's no extending.
No extending. I don't think I ever extended once.
Oh. No. All the time.
No, I never do. Because if they're not interested in the 24 hours, then obviously they don't care.
Well,
right? So that's how I see. I don't know. What do you think is the better out of the two?
Bumble. Because they talk to you. You don't do the work. They do the work.
Straight up?
Straight up Bumble.
Dowdy?
I'm with Bumble. I think everything what Nate said is completely good. You know, Bumble, they just interested. Like, a girl showing interest to you right away, then so you know she's interested in some way, and you can work with that. As for Tinder, she may be interested, but it's kind of like it's kind of benefiting the one side more than the other. Yeah. And I think it just creates more opportunities for people to become flakes or not accountable. With Bumble, even, you know, you have 24 hours and you still have to make the first move. And so I like Bumble at this, but I think it's best to have both things, keep your options open. But you're better having a wide pool. But, you know, I'm not about this business old-fashioned. Sorry, ladies, it's 2018. No one's making sandwiches anymore. Everyone's both making sandwiches for them.
You know what people are doing right now? You know what people are doing right now? Uber Eats.
What?
Yeah, Uber Eats.
They're just Uber eating. Straight up. They're not making anything. They're just getting Uber Eats.
Oh, you know what's pissing me off too? I'm sorry. One last thing. Sorry, ladies. This nonsense of feed me. What do I look like? Your father? I am not feeding you. You know what? Before I feed you, I want to take a homeless person off the street to a full course meal before I take your ass. You look like a garbage collector. I am not feeding you.
Excuse me, girl. Excuse me, girl. I am not your father. Okay?
I'm not your father.
I am not your father. You can come to me. I am not bringing you food, okay? I am not your father.
Snare.
You know, just feed me. What? I'm not going to feed you. I will. If anything, I might just give you a garbage collector. You know what? If I'm going to treat anybody out for a nice meal, I'll take someone off the street. I will pay a $200 meal, no problem. We'll probably have the best time of my life. If I feed you tacos, you can't pay tacos here for yourself. Like you better be Beyonce or something. Feed you? Woohoo!
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit. He going on a tirade. He's going on a tirade right now.
Oh shit.
Ain't no food for you, girl.
I can't stand that's coming. I might even change my Bumble status and say, hey, not here to feed anybody.
Ooh.
But you know, I may have to do that right now.
Tune in next week to see Dowdy's new status.
Yeah, that's another thing. What is your status? What do you say in your status?
Okay, last.
That's the last thing we're saying.
Last thing. What's your status? Final words.
I just said let's keep it not complicated. That's all. Keep it simple.
So in your bio it says keep it complicated?
No, and let me read my goddamn bio right now, okay? Let me read my goddamn bio.
Okay, what's yours? Well, he's looking for it.
Mine, well, I think you told me something about it.
Yeah.
And I went with it.
Okay,
because before it was just my Instagram, @GrapesWelch, and still is. Okay. But what I put before that is travel plus photography because girls love traveling.
And they love taking pictures.
So it's all about playing to your audience.
Yeah.
Well, I let the girls know I'm not into traveling right away. But my thing right now is let's not make this complicated. And that's both on my Bumble and Tinder. And so far, it's worked really well.
No one I've seen from some people. What was it? Something about like, trying to find a way to get off this app. Like, so like there are people that are looking for a relationship. I know that someone I know had that, and then he found his girl, and she had the exact same thing.
Okay, so
it was weird. It was weird.
Currently changing my status, my bio
so
right
that's
now.
how, if you want to get a girl, just say I'm trying to find a girl to get me off this app. That's basically all you need.
Sorry, travel plus photography.
Oh, he's changing it right now. Okay, but I think that's enough. We all agree Bumble's the better out of the two. Tinder's good, but I feel like it's for a younger audience, and I feel like if you're just down to party, that's the place you want to be, is on Tinder.
Trying to get off this app.
Yeah, exactly. Just trying to find a girl so I can not use this app anymore. Yeah. That's basically what it is, right? Everyone wants to find that someone. Fine. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. As always, this guy's way too busy with his Bumble right now, but I think that's it for today. Again, Daudi's on the phone as always in Calgary. I'm Nathan. This is Riley.
Let's go, Daudi.
All our links are down below for our socials.
Yes.
And as always, just if you have any ideas for what you want us to talk about, hit us up. Slide in the DMs.
And we're also on Anchor, iTunes, everything that you find your local podcast, we're there. And for Anchor, get on that free app. Send us a voice message. We'll play it back. Answer your question.
Ooh.
It's going to be lit.
Yeah.
Like Nathan said, everything is in the description. With that being said, boys.
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
See ya.
Those.